border crossing. And if it's quite late already, however, we came today to the border. If you have seen the live stream from Sunday, Darina was speaking about the possibility of going to get her car. So that is exactly what we did today. We came to the border. She crossed the border. She's now on the Ukrainian side, and her boyfriend brought her the car to the border. He had to stay on the Ukrainian side, obviously. So she went over to Ukraine. Is getting her car now, and later on she will be back in Poland. And then she can give us also some inside information of about collecting her car. It is cold and rainy today. And so as far as I know for now, so she's already on the other side, and I don't know how long the waiting line is to return back to Poland. We arrived to the border quite late, that's why I'm so late here now. The reason for that is that actually before arriving we took the border crossing Korčova, and just before arriving there I parked a little bit wrongly on some kind of island, and there came like a car from, I don't know, from the road technical help, something like this, and the guy was basically told me that I have to move from where I parked, but because I was playing at that moment with my stabilizer, he asked me like, okay, so what are you filming? And I told him, look, first of all, I'm parked here on a parking in the middle of the highway, and I don't do anything illegal playing with my stabilizer. And second of all, I am not supposed to justify myself to some worker of some, I don't know, of some highway maintenance service. And I left. However, the guy followed us to the next parking, and then he reported me to the police. So the police came, they checked my documents. That took like 1 hour or maybe slightly longer. So I was really annoyed by that, so we lost over 1 hour just because of this. And we call these kind of people that without any, without any valid reason report other citizens to the police. We call them in Polish konfidenci. So that would be the translation would be something like collaborator. And so that was one of the guys. So basically he didn't like the idea where I was parked, and he even less liked the idea that I was playing with my stabilizer. And when I told him that, look, like he's not a person to who I have to justify in any way, yes, so he found it necessary to report this to the police, and then, well, the police came, they checked my documents, everything. All this took over 1 hour. And then we went to Korchova border crossing. The border crossing in Korchova is only for cars, however, so not possible. I mean the highway border crossing, because there seem to be two border crossings, like the city itself and the highway. So we arrived at the highway border crossing, which was just for cars. And as Darina had to enter Ukraine on her own, what we did is so she just spoke with some other driver that was around. So there was like a line of several cars waiting to enter Ukraine, and then one of the cars basically took her to Ukraine. And as for the latest news that I have from her now, she is in Ukraine. Probably she managed to get her car, and now I don't know how long it will last, the border crossing returning from Ukraine back to Poland. There are many organizations here helping. And it is currently raining. Quite cold, unpleasant weather. There is a lot of foreign press here. I haven't seen much of the Polish press. Before, at the border crossing in Korchova, I met some Italian journalists, and Italian journalists told me basically to come here, check out the situation here. I didn't live stream anything from Korchova, as there was absolutely nothing happening. I mean, just cars standing in the waiting line in order to enter Ukraine. Nothing more than that. We have German TV here. So it says VDR on the microphone, so that would be the first German TV station. So there are plenty of organizations here helping. You can see all these different tents. The place is less crowded as it was like 1 month ago at the beginning of the war. However, people are still coming every day, of course. This is the last tent that we have here. And that's about it. So here are different buses. I can see Przemyśl, and this one I don't know in which direction it goes. Also Przemyśl. So these are the buses that go to Przemyśl. And you can hear many different languages here. So I heard German, English obviously, French, Spanish. Well, I met some Italian journalists from Rai 24 news channel. And they were actually those, the Italian journalists were actually those that told me to come here. However, they told me also that, like, it's
because we want to get like this heating the sticks.
there's less going on than previously. You can see many volunteers, and actually, like, I have the impression that there are at least as many volunteers here as people that might need help. So big respect to all these volunteers, to all the people that are here. Obviously this place is operating day and night, 24 hours, every single day. Many amazing people doing a great job here. And like everywhere, like what you remember also from Katowice probably. So the first thing that you would get when entering into Poland would be a SIM card, a Polish SIM card. So here you can get the SIM card. The trip from Katowice to Korczowa was actually very easy, very pleasant, very nice. It's around 350 kilometers from Katowice to Korczowa, Polish-Ukrainian border crossing. However, like on the last, it was actually the last, I don't know, 3 kilometers before the border. So I parked on this small island, and then some technical maintenance, road maintenance technician guy came, said that okay, first of all that I'm wrongly parked, that I have to remove the car. That's still okay, but then as I was playing with the stabilizer of my for my live stream, as I wanted to start the live stream actually there already, he was like, yeah, and besides, what are you filming? And then I told him, look, I don't do anything illegal. It's not forbidden to play with the stabilizer. And besides, you are not any authority to which I have to justify myself. And then the guy, well, I asked him also where I can park properly. So that was like 2 kilometers away. I went to the parking, the guy followed me with his car, it was the car of this road maintenance service. And then he reported me to some police officers that were there. Then the police came, they checked my documents, as I have a foreign car number plate, so they couldn't, they were putting the VIN number in their computer, which obviously didn't show them anything, as I have a foreign car number plate, so not a Polish one. So I don't know what they expected to see in their Polish computer. And then they called like I don't know, their police headquarters, and it went through all the different type of channels. I had to wait like over 1 hour for some kind of verification, and in the end the police officer got some phone call, and basically the other person on the line said like, okay, just let him drive and that's it. And I lost, I mean, not only I, but Darina also. We lost over 1 hour due to this, and which was actually quite annoying because Darina's boyfriend. What's this? Co to jest?
Co to jest? To jest takie, żeby nie puszczę wokół.
Okej, dobra, super, dzięki. And I got something here, some rain protection. That's very nice, thank you. And yes, so it's basically not necessarily about the 1 hour that I have lost due to this completely useless and senseless police control, but it was more for Darina. So Darina's boyfriend came from Winnica until the Polish-Ukrainian border, so from his perspective the Ukrainian-Polish border, to bring her car. Obviously, so the men are not allowed to exit Ukraine, so he can only come to the border, but then Darina had to cross the border. She had to go to Ukraine to pick up this car. She will give us more information later on when we will join her again. And so the issue was like this 1 hour lost was more because of her. I mean, not because of her, but because of this control, this useless police control that we got. But it was like Darina was more under time pressure because you have to consider that there is a curfew in Ukraine. So it depends from city to city, but from my latest knowledge it starts at 10 o'clock in the evening, and the guys basically have a few hour drive back from the border crossing back to Winnica. So obviously they have to leave Ukraine, the Ukrainian border at a reasonable time. And also we have to be aware that Ukraine is 1 hour later. So now we are 17:56 here in Poland, and Ukraine is already 18:56. So they are 1 hour later. And Darina's boyfriend came with a friend of his, so they came with 2 cars to give Darina the car, and they will return with 1 car, but they have to be back before the curfew starts. So Darina is just sending me a message. So for now, too many cars and I'm not moving. I understand from this that she is on the border crossing Ukraine-Poland, trying to re-enter Poland again. She is still on the Ukrainian side and the cars are not moving. So I will simply wait for some updates from her. We arranged together that when she will have passed the Ukrainian control, when she will be like on the Polish side, that she will contact me. This border crossing Korczowa is like I'm like 28 kilometers away from that. I'm in Medyka now, so I think I will need like maybe half an hour to get back to Korczowa. I didn't stay in Korczowa for the live stream as there is nothing, basically nothing happening there. The Korczowa border crossing, the highway border crossing, is just for cars, it's not for pedestrians. So there was just a small line of cars trying to enter Ukraine. Humanitarian help, but also a few private people, like also some minibuses. So they were trying to enter Ukraine, and I don't know how the line on the other side looks like, how many people are trying to enter Poland through this border crossing. But apparently they are not moving fast. Dzięki, dostałem już. Dzięki. And now it started raining quite heavily. So I don't know if I will not put one of these nice plastic bags on me. These green things that you see the people now running around. Many volunteers here. Actually, at least just as many volunteers as people that need their help. So that's really cool. So what you see there, przejście graniczne, that's the border crossing. I will not enter there as it's not allowed to film there. So this is like the last point to which I can go. And then turn. So there's plenty of things that you can get here, starting with drinks, cold, warm, obviously, food. But I have also seen tents where they had like also toys, teddy bears, and so on for children. We are here in Medyka border crossing. I dropped off Marina at Korčova, the highway border crossing, which was just for cars. And so what she had to do is she had to ask some other driver, a car that was in front of us, if anybody would be willing to take her on the Ukrainian side, as this border crossing is just for cars, it's not for pedestrians. However, that went very fast, so like she asked the car that was just standing in front of us, it was like a kind of a minibus, and the guy said sure, no problem, jump in. And so he took her over to the Ukrainian side.
Macie ósemkę?
Ósemkę? Jaką
iPhone'a.
ósemkę?
iPhone'a.
Nie, siódemka to jest.
Ale nie boisz się, że pan, że...
Nie, on jest wytrzymały na to. On do 1 metra pod wodę.
A, okej, dobra.
Także wytrzyma, spokojnie.
Mam jeszcze pytanie, gdzie pan kupił to?
To trzeba w specjalistycznym sklepie od iPhone'a, to się nazywa iDreams.
Okej, zapomnę.
Jesteś wolontariuszem tutaj?
Tak.
Aha, a mogę na kamerkę?
Tak.
Cześć, Dawid jestem w ogóle.
Jest to Denis.
Okej, od kiedy tutaj jesteś?
Od wczoraj.
Od wczoraj, tak?
Tak.
I jak długo masz zamiar zostać?
Jeszcze, 2 dni.
2 dni, tak?
Tak.
A potem dokąd wracasz?
Do Warszawy.
Do Warszawy?
Jest tak, że jestem Ukraińcem i przyjechałem tutaj do rodziców.
Okej.
I teraz tak jak się z moim teamem pomagamy innym ludziom, którzy wracają z Ukrainy do Polski, bo jest wojna.
Super, wielki szacunek, że to robicie. Bardzo podziwiam, że aż tyle namiotów tutaj jest, tyle wolontariuszy, super robotę robicie, naprawdę, to jest naprawdę serce rośnie.
Wspaniałe.
Tak, a powiedz, czyli mieszkasz na co dzień w Warszawie, tak?
No tak.
A co robisz? Pracujesz, studiujesz?
Jest tak, że będę pracować z poniedziałka, ale
Okej.
tak, teraz z poniedziałka następnego i jest tak po prostu ten tydzień nie wiedziałem co będę robić i po prostu z moją teamą poszliśmy tutaj,
Aha, i zostajecie do
do piątku.
piątku, okej. Czyli śpicie tutaj, działacie
No,
24
tak.
godziny, tak?
No nie tutaj mamy mieszkanie 20 minut stąd.
Aha, okej. I podjeżdżacie po prostu codziennie.
No tak, i jutro wracamy tutaj i coś robimy i wieczorem jedziemy do pokoju.
Mhm. A wasz stan działa 24 godziny, czy jak to wygląda?
A jeszcze nie wiem, bo jest tak, że ja na noc nie zostawiałem się jeszcze i moja teama jeszcze nie zostawiała.
Aha.
Jesteśmy taką, jest organizacja.
A pokaż mi może, gdzie jesteście?
No tutaj.
Ten pierwszy stan tutaj, tak? Aha.
To jest tak, że po prostu jest jakaś jest organizacja, którą znalazliśmy i napisaliśmy, że możemy jakoś pomagać i oni powiedzieli, że możemy tutaj być i jakoś wspierać, pomagać ludziom.
Super. I w czym pomagacie? Co robicie konkretnie?
Mamy różne rzeczy, które potrzebują ukraińscy ludzie, jedzenia dla dzieci, różne rzeczy, szampun, żeby ludzie mogli, no różne.
Okej. Super.
Pomagamy.
A te zbiórki, jak te zbiórki organizujecie? Wy sami je organizujecie, czy ludzie to przywożą, czy jak to wygląda?
Z Ameryki w ogóle tutaj bardzo wiele ludzi, z różnych stron i po prostu pomagą. Rzucam pieniędzy na kartę i po prostu wysyłamy jakieś różne rzeczy.
Okej. I ilu was jest tutaj?
A jeszcze w ogóle nie wiem, bo moja teama jest piątek człowiek, a tutaj jest bardzo dużo od tej organizacji.
No rozumiem. A ty się jak tam załapałeś, jak to znalazłeś?
A jest tak po prostu, że moja teama znalazła to i ja powiedziałem, i nie wiedziałem co robić tą niedzielę i po prostu napisali mi, że mogę pojechać jakoś pomagać być wolontariuszem.
Super. A powiedz mi jeszcze, a twoi rodzice gdzie są?
A moi rodzice teraz znachodzą się w Warszawie i mają pracę i w piątek przyjadą na jeden dzień, żeby to też tutaj pomóc.
A masz jeszcze rodzinę, która została na Ukrainie?
No nie. Mam bardzo dużo przyjaciół, którzy zostały w Kijowie, Mariupolie, Lwowu, Winnicy, Ternopol. No,
A ty skąd jesteś? Z jakiego miasta?
Winnica.
Z Winnicy, aha. Okej. Jak tam sytuacja wygląda?
No jest tak, że rakiety leciają, ale po prostu jeszcze wszystko całe.
Okej,
To jest
rozumiem.
po prostu Winnica jest bardzo blisko obu Lwowu, a Lwów jest bardzo blisko granicy. Same strasznie jest w Mariupole i w Kijowie.
Rozumiem. No to dobrze, no to dziękuję bardzo, życzę wszystkiego dobrego. Dziękuję bardzo za ten wywiad. No i jeszcze będziemy się widzieć, bo ja tutaj będę biegał tutaj z powrotem. Dziękuję bardzo, super.
Proszę.
Wszystkiego dobrego. Czyli tutaj, this is the help that they are doing. So our friend here is Ukrainian. He arrived here the first day and he will stay until Friday. And on Monday he will start working again. He is living in Warsaw. His parents are also in Warsaw. But originally he is from Winnica. And Winnica is the city where from which Darina's boyfriend, together with another friend, they were going today from Winnica to the border crossing in order to bring Darina's car. If you have seen the live stream from Sunday, we are there with Elena and Darina in the park of Chorzów, having a walk. And if you haven't seen that, go check it out. There is a lot of useful information there. And last Sunday, there is a small interview like in the middle of this video, where Darina is saying that she's considering maybe to go and get her car, but it was not very clear yet how that could be done. And as for today Wednesday, so 3 days later, we actually came to the border to sort this out.
What is your name? Anya.
Many different nationalities here. I have met, well, Italian journalists from Rai 24 News. They told me to come here. They themselves they went to Przemyśl. And here I have heard many different languages, French, German, English obviously, so a lot of English, Spanish, Italian.
Indian.
There are also quite a lot of, I mean there were, because now it's getting a little bit late and dark, there were quite a lot of foreign journalists here. I didn't see any Polish journalists, however. Probably they have covered the subject and are covering something else now. I see a Portuguese flag here. Maybe volunteers from Portugal. And as I said previously, everywhere here you can get these SIM cards. So what does it say? Welcome to Poland, free calls to relatives in Ukraine and Poland. One of the first things when people arrive to Poland is getting the Polish SIM card. If you have seen the previous live streams, also in Katowice at the train station, they were also distributing the SIM cards. They were also all over the place, different providers giving away SIM cards. I see people from Egypt here also. Hello. Would you be willing to? Thank you very much. Would you be willing to say a few words? Tell us how long have you been here already? Since when are you here?
15 days now.
15 days, okay. And did the situation change in 15 days? Like, is it more quiet now, or how does it look like?
No, the scale is already the same.
The scale is the same all the time. And so you are working 24 hours, I suppose?
Yeah, 24 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
We're already doing like 2 shifts. Every shift 12 hours.
Okay.
So
And how long are you planning to stay?
it's open for us.
Open as long as the aid is needed, you are staying. Big respect to you, to all the volunteers. It's amazing to see so many people here. That's absolutely amazing. How many people did you come from Egypt?
Our team is flexible.
Okay.
Because we are in transporters, not only here. So that's why.
Ah, so okay, so you are in different border crossings. Which other border crossings are you? Do you know maybe the names?
I don't remember the specific
Okay, it's
names.
difficult to pronounce. Przemyśl maybe?
Yeah, it's Chamic, Krakowa,
Korchowa?
and Medyka.
Okay, and Medyka here. Amazing. And what's your name?
Ahmed.
Ahmed. And so you came directly from Egypt here, or have you been somewhere else?
I'm here in Poland.
Ah, you live here in
Yeah,
Poland.
but the rest of our team came from Egypt and some our team came from Italy.
Wow.
So we came from different countries.
Okay. All the best to you guys. Thanks very much for the help. Okay. Good luck. That was Ahmed from Egypt, living in Poland, but the rest of the team came from Italy and Egypt. And the buses that are standing there, I think they go to Przemyśl. So Przemyśl is not far away from here. I think the train station, like for the Ukrainians that come by train, so the first train station in Poland would be actually Przemyśl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's very nice. These volunteers are actually even offering to people. These people are actually even offering, like, to us who are filming here, water. That's amazing. Obviously, I don't need it. So let the water be saved for people who actually really do need it.
I don't have it yet.
Here, you must be tired. You walked up and down 3
No, it's okay. Thank you. Keep it for the people that need it more.
Everybody needs it. You fall over, you need it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. May I film? Is it okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay,
I mean, we don't
so
have much left.
maybe tell us, where are you from?
I'm from the States.
Oh, you're from the States, and you
Yeah.
came all the way here.
All the way here.
Wow, amazing. How many days have you been here
I've been
already?
here 5 days.
Yes?
And so just came here and just started helping and seeing what to do. And, you know, they just had all this stuff to give out. And so we just kind of started giving it out.
Wow, all my respect. Where from the States did you come?
Maryland.
Maryland, okay.
Yeah, so.
And what made your decision, like, to come here?
Well, my decision is that it was easy to get here, you know, Europe basically. So, you know, I just was able to I've traveled a lot already, so I could just travel here, brought a bunch of stuff of my own, gave that away, and then everybody else brings stuff and just help them give it away.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. My big respect for you. What's your name?
Hunter.
Hunter,
Yeah.
David. Nice to meet you.
Yes, you too. Good luck.
Okay, and tell me, how long do you intend to stay here?
I'm gonna stay one more day.
Okay.
And, yeah, I'm here on vacation, so this is vacation.
Great! Wow, amazing vacation and helpful.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so you're combining both things at the same time.
Yeah.
Where do you plan to go afterwards?
I'm gonna go back to Krakow and
Okay,
then
Krakow.
back to the States. Yeah, Krakow.
Okay, when are you going back to the States?
In 2 days.
In 2 days.
Yeah.
Wow, so very short trip
Yeah,
actually.
very short trip.
Very short trip,
But,
and
you know-
and still you took your time to
Yeah,
come here to stand in the rain.
Because if it was me, I would want someone like to help me.
Big respect, big respect.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed about the amount of volunteers here, all the people trying to help. That's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
It is. Everybody here is a volunteer, and we all just met here. So,
And all the people seem like really friendly,
Yeah,
like very
absolutely.
easygoing. It's very easy to
everybody
speak.
wants to help. So that's all we're trying to do.
Good.
That's a,
Thank you very much.
You too.
Big respect for you,
All right.
and see you around.
See you.
Thank you.
Good luck. Stay dry.
Well, that was Hunter from Maryland.
Do it and find out.
Figure it out.
Okay.
We are moving many things. Like,
I liked Hunter's ending line, stay dry. Raining quite heavily. Now it stopped raining, so that's okay. All these volunteers that work all the time in all weather conditions, each hour. Absolutely amazing. Big respect for them. And even people are coming from the States to help. So you have to imagine, the guy came all the way from the States, spending one of the few days that he has here in Poland, helping at the Polish-Ukrainian border, and in 2 days going back home to the States. So there seem to be people actually, I don't know if, so this is the border crossing, Poland-Ukraine. And it seems that there are also people like moving in the other direction, obviously, meaning leaving Poland, going to Ukraine. I still haven't got any updates from Darina. The last update from her was half an hour ago. So for now, too many cars and I'm not moving, she wrote me. I understand that she's still on the Ukrainian side, trying to enter Poland. So far now, too many cars and I'm not moving. So she's not moving for the moment. I don't know how long this waiting line is, but even when Darina's parents came last week on Tuesday, they arrived 1 week ago on Tuesday, they were also they had also to wait a long time to enter the border, several hours. And there was also a problem that like they took a passenger with them and the lady had a dog, and the dog seemingly didn't have some vaccines. And so when they entered Poland on the Polish side, she had to go to some place, I mean at the border itself, get these vaccines, these certificates for the dog. I don't know all the details, so please forgive me if I got something wrong here. But in the upcoming days, when maybe her parents will be able to will be willing to share their story with us, then maybe they can explain better how this story with the dog went. But so all in all, standing several hours at the border and then having to deal still several hours with this dog issue of the passenger that they took with them, a lady that was also actually going to Katowice. They had spent like 10 hours or probably even longer at border crossing. As for the border crossing itself, I cannot give you any personal experience from this.
Yeah. Where I can find your life?
Look for Kato Live. Wait, I will write it to you. So I'm from Katowice, and wait, we'll do it like this because I don't have any other app to.
No.
So wait, sorry. Kato like Katowice,
Okay.
and then Life.
Okay, perfect.
Kato Life.
Yeah.
And we are
Is
on.
it your account?
Yes, that's my account. That's me personally.
Facebook.
You can find me on Facebook as well.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? Good. All the best. Yes, so I was speaking about this border crossing. The last time I took the border crossing, Korszowa from Ukraine to Poland, that was already some years ago. I think the last time I took this border crossing was in 2013 actually, so that would be like 9 years ago. Long time I haven't been to Ukraine myself. The last time I have been to Ukraine was just after the Maidan revolution, like 2 days later, when Yanukovych was ousted, and that was in 2014. So that was in 2014. Since 2014 I haven't been to Ukraine anymore. But I remember personally when I was going from this Korczowa border crossing, the Ukrainian-Polish border. The first time I had to wait, and so you have to imagine this was not in any war conditions or anything like this, just usual border crossing. It took me 12 and a half hours to do that. So I arrived there at midnight 30 and managed to pass the Polish side at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that was 12 and a half hours at the border. 12 and a half hours at the border. And the funny situation about that was on the Ukrainian side, there were like people running around and asking if I would be willing to pay 50 euros in order to cross the border directly. So they would, the cars that would be paid, they were sending them on the opposite direction, like against the flow of the cars on the opposite lane. And then they just called the Ukrainian border officers and said, look, this car with this car number plate has paid the bribe, so to say, and let them pass the entire line. I didn't pay back then, mainly because I didn't know that I would be standing 12 and a half hours. If I knew that before, maybe maybe my decision would have been slightly different, I don't know. But as I said, that was like 10 years ago, or maybe even longer. These are buses that are going to Przemyśl. A lot of help here.
I know, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
many volunteers here. That's really amazing to see that so many people are here trying to help. Even people that are coming just for a few days, like the very friendly young Ukrainian man that we were speaking to, the guy from the United States. So even if they have like just a few days available, they are coming here to help. Amazing, big respect for them. So I see all kind of volunteers here, even psychologists. I will text Darina now, ask her how many cars are in front of her. Many people coming now, so I will move a little bit. So if you tuned in later, the road from Katowice to Korczowa to Polish-Ukrainian border went very well actually. Nothing big happening, road conditions excellent. However, just before arriving to Korczowa border crossing, we had like one unpleasant experience. I had parked like on a small, I would call it like a kind of island, where I was not supposed to park actually. And then came a car like from technical road maintenance, something like this. The guy came out of his car. He saw that I was playing with my stabilizer somehow, tried to attach the phone to the stabilizer, as I actually intended first to stream from there. And then so he was actually very nasty and aggressive from the beginning onwards. Like said, what are you filming here? And you're not supposed to have your car parked here. I mean, for the car that's fair enough. So obviously I was willing to move my car. However, so he was like very aggressively trying to squeeze out some justification from me why I was apparently filming, although I was actually not filming at all. I was just trying to attach the phone to my stabilizer. And then I told him basically that first of all, I'm not doing anything that is illegal. It's not. I mean, it's not forbidden to operate the stabilizer. Second of all, even if I had been filming, that's not forbidden either. I mean, there was nothing particular to film there. It was just a parking of a highway. And third of all, I am not supposed to justify in front of a guy who works for some technical road maintenance service. And when I left, he followed my car. He followed it to the next parking, and there he reported me to the police that was there. So the police came, they checked my car. It took a huge amount of time as the police was trying to put my VIN number into their computer. However, I have a foreign car number plate, and obviously I don't, I am not in the Polish police system, and so they were not able to find my car from this VIN number. And then they were calling somewhere else, and it took really like over 1 hour. That was really very annoying, because normally I understand that the police might want to check my documents, but that should take 5-10 minutes big maximum, and not waste 1 hour of our time just standing aimlessly on a parking because they cannot find my VIN number in their computer. And that was because of this nasty guy from this technical road maintenance service. We call these people here in Poland that report other citizens to the police without any valid reason. We call them konfidenci, which means something like collaborators. And actually we consider them even lower than our enemies. And we lost over 1 hour there with this police check. The problem was more for Darina, because her boyfriend brought her the car to the Ukrainian-Polish border, but obviously to the Ukrainian side because he cannot cross the border. And they came by 2 cars, so with 2 cars, so that they can give Darina her car and then return back to their city with the other car. And the problem for the guys is that they have to be in their home city by 10 o'clock in the evening because there is a curfew in Ukraine. I think the curfew varies slightly from city to city, but basically before 10 o'clock in the evening they have to be back at their place. And for people who might not know, so Ukraine, so the time is shifted. They are 1 hour later than Polish time, meaning that if we are now 18:37 here in Poland, Ukraine is already 19:37. So Darina writes me that they are like...
I didn't find it.
You didn't find it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, moment. Because you have to write live, Kato live. One moment. Indonesia, New York. Why is it showing this different locations? Wait, and if we put it in bracket, no, people, channels, or that should be actually
Video?
pages, events. It should be channel.
Channel. Can be video? Maybe. No. Could you send me the link via WhatsApp?
Yes, one moment.
I'll put my number.
Okay, wait, I will first look at here, YouTube.
Is it on here?
Yes, it's YouTube. Where were you looking? You were looking. No, you have to look on YouTube. So obviously you cannot find it. No, with F, live, like live. Yes, exactly. Okay, and then it should be an image with a bird. bit down. No, no, no. We're trying to find the channel here on YouTube, but seems that YouTube is not very friendly showing my channel. It seems we need to scroll quite. Here. No, that's from yesterday, but that's my. Here. No, this is not. Wait, and if you go on this one, and then maybe you can go on channel. Yes, exactly. And then from there, Polish-Ukrainian border crossing. Okay. So we're looking for the channel on YouTube. And Darina texted me. Darina is saying more than 15 cars, and she's still on the passport control of the Ukrainian side. Okay. I will just reply here quickly to the message and then continue walking. Okay, so 15 cars in front of her, still on the Ukrainian side. So once that will be done, then let's not forget that then there is still the Polish control. So she will have to go through that as well. She will have to go then also through the Polish control. And she will be taking the border crossing Korczowa. I am now in Medyka, which is like 28 kilometers away, something like this. And I need plus minus half an hour to get back to Korczowa. There is a cat that made it also.
Sorry, mate, we thought you disappeared. No, well.
And many volunteers here doing an amazing job.
Może po prostu go wezmę na ręce i przebiegnę z nim, bo tak to ja nie dam rady. Nie dam rady. Nie tak normalnie. Nie damy rady. Ja mnie słyszy na kamerę. Ale to za bardzo nic nie daje. To komplikuje bardzo sprawę.
like you'll get the. What's up, dude?
Cheers, man.
Need some Moams?
Ah,
They're good.
thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Pleasure, bro.
Thank you. All the people that I have been speaking to here, I'm in the line on the Ukrainian side before the passport control. Hopefully the cars start moving soon. Okay? I will be walking around back and forth here until you're on the Polish side. Does she have her car already? Yes, yes. She got her car and she's still, Darina is still on the Ukrainian side. She has her car already, however. Darina, so as soon as you are on the Polish side, yeah, text me or write me or whatever. And then I will be going from Medyka back to Korchova. I need like half an hour to get there. Yes, I'm in my car already. Okay, you can actually chat between each other. You don't need me for this. Excusez-moi, vous êtes français?
Oui.
Ok. Est-ce que ça vous dérange pas que je vous filme?
Alors tu peux me filmer,
Ok, super.
par contre je ne peux pas parler.
Je peux pas parler?
Non.
Ok. Donc pas d'interview, rien?
Non.
Ok, pas de souci. Allez. Okay, so no interviews here in French. We may film, but no interviews. Okay, some minor connection issues. I hope there's nothing like that I had yesterday when I was streaming before the football game.
Давай.
Hello.
Możesz został sam?
Dziękuję za serduszko. Thank you for the heart. I don't.
А где твоя куртка?
So the border crossing is over there. Obviously, I'm not allowed. I lost the voice. Can't hear anything. Okay, it is back now. Okay, the voice is back. Okay. Maybe that's due to the fact that I was not speaking for a moment. No, there was no sound. Okay, and is the sound back again? Yes. Okay, thank you. Good to hear that. Going from Poland to Ukraine. So over there is the border crossing. I'm not allowed to go there. I can only stay in this area here. And I have seen people move in both directions actually. Obviously more people entering from Ukraine to Poland, but also I have seen quite some people from Poland going direction Ukraine. Many gas bottles here. I guess these people that are moving in the opposite direction are people that want to enter Ukraine. And here they can get SIM cards, like what you have seen in Katowice. In Katowice there were like actually also many stands with different mobile providers distributing SIM cards. So getting the SIM card would be like the first thing to do when you enter Poland. Here we have a phone charging point. Here are some French volunteers. They were, however, not keen to speak with us. That's okay.
So you have that? Yeah.
Dog. How are you doing? All good?
Good, good. Yes, we're handing out candy.
Amazing.
And, kids are very popular, and adults who like some sweets every now and then.
Okay, great, great.
So,
I have a friend at the Ukrainian-Polish border crossing.
yeah.
She's trying to enter now Poland. So like 15 cars still in front of her. And so I will be basically walking up and down until she's in Poland.
Absolutely.
And then join her in Korczowa.
Okay, good. I can't wait till she gets here.
Exactly. So you will see still walking me around here many times up and down.
Okay. Coming back?
That was Hunter, very friendly guy from Maryland. He came just for a few days to Poland, and although his time here in Poland is very limited, he still found the time to come here to the border to help. It's absolutely amazing. Big respect to Hunter.
Ja ci powiem, że akurat tu byłem, jak to zablokowali, tu byłem. Mówię do mojej jedź do tam. Jeszcze nie? Ja mam zbiornik 80.
Most of the buses that leave from here seem to go to Przemyśl. This one also, destination Przemyśl, which is like the closest city to here, to Medyka, where we are. And if I'm not mistaken, then the train station for like people who are coming by train, the train station would be also Przemyśl. I think it will be getting dark soon. I just got a phone call, so I'll try to call back. No cześć. Nie wiem, nie patrzyłem. Aha, okej. Nie będzie dzisiaj, tak? Czekaj, dam Cię głośniej, bo nie słyszę, moment. Jeszcze raz powtórz, proszę. Aha, okej. No dobra, no to słuchaj, no to życzę Ci, żebyś szybko powrócił do zdrowia, no i co, no i to widzimy się za tydzień w takim razie, w środę, tak? No rozumiem. No to słuchaj, no wracaj szybko do zdrowia, no i żebyśmy znów mogli fajnie ze sobą pograć. Dobra, no. No ja jestem na live'ie teraz w Medyce, wiesz, na przejściu granicznym, także jak masz czas i ochotę, to włącz się, jestem teraz na live'ie. No dobra, no to wszystkiego dobrego, no trzymaj się. No hej, papa. Okay, that was message from the band. No rehearsal tonight. Anyway, I would not be able to join the rehearsal this evening. But the rehearsal got cancelled anyway. If you hadn't had the opportunity yet, on my channel you can check out the song Tarzan by the band Bezceregieli. That's my band. When is your next concert? We're going to play on the 25th of April, and that will be actually in Katowice, and it will be a concert for Ukraine. So it will be a concert dedicated to Ukraine. We will be playing with one Ukrainian artist coming from Lviv and also some other performers on the 25th of April in Katowice. Fabryka Porcelany, I think the place is called. Fabryka Porcelany, 25th of April in Katowice. Our band is called Bezceregieli. Bezceregieli. There is a Facebook site, so you can check it out on Facebook. And there is also an official YouTube channel, Bezceregieli.
Je suis appelé sur la radio, je vais voir un peu.
I see a French doctor here, the guy with médecin on his back. So as you can see, also many people moving from Poland direction Ukraine.
Там можно ночевать несколько ночей. Там есть куча волонтеров, которые могут вам рассказать, какой либо Александр в интернете, там.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah. That is like perfect.
She was.
What's name?
I don't think the bus stop is seriously here. Like this is the bus information, but the bus stop is like on the end of this road. So obviously there is no bus going from here. It's just the bus information. And most of the buses here seem to be going to Medyka. Sorry, not to Medyka, to Przemyśl. We are here actually in Medyka. We are here in Medyka. They are going to Przemyśl, and I guess that from Przemyśl, like from there, you can get basically everywhere in Poland. Move to different cities from Przemyśl. Przemyśl is also the city where the train station is. There will be some hot food here. So people standing in the waiting line. There will be something warm handed out here. There seem to be again some small connection issues. I hope that's nothing serious. Like yesterday when I was streaming from Chorzów in front of the stadium, the football game Poland-Sweden, like 1 hour or 1.5 hours before the game, basically the connection disappeared, and it was not only the internet connection, because like my device was connected to my, let's call it the router, the mobile router that I'm carrying with me. Like this, the connection was perfect. However, my router itself didn't capture any signal, and even when I was using like 4G on my mobile, it didn't work either. So there must have been some device interfering. Probably maybe that's because so that people are not supposed to live stream the football game, something like this. So anywhere in the stadium or around the stadium, I didn't have any internet connection. And surprisingly, so that was like the connection got lost like 1 hour or 1.5 hours before the game, and after the game the connection returned again.
Hand the keys over. We've taken the walk away.
So here is the bus stop. Here is the bus stop. The bus going to Przemyśl.
Przemyśla dalej na prawo i chuj na wykręcie.
You're not here for that.
To państwo sprzedają sobie te
This is the bus to Przemyśl.
Et en fait, tu dis qu'elles vont l'après-midi, après un grand dîner,
It's good, it's good. That's David. He likes chocolate too.
You do?
Thank you very much. I had already. I had already.
Snickers, Mars.
Yeah, Mars is excellent. Thank you very much, man.
Mars.
Thank you. Okay, I got some chocolate here. Thank you very much. Previously there was a friendly volunteer that wanted to give me water. I kindly thanked him. I didn't really need it, and he told me like, okay, but if you fall over, you will be also a person in need, so it's quite funny.
Собирает так просто, идет, и ему все надо.
So I was speaking here with a Ukrainian guy, a guy from the States, a guy from Egypt. There are also some French volunteers here. I mean, the people come basically from many different countries.
I saw your badge. I was like,
Oh, that's a police officer. Oh, that's good. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Gotcha. Got another one. Jim down there. Guy was walking back and forth. And so I'm walking here back and forth, basically waiting until Darina manages to cross the Ukrainian-Polish border in Korchowa. And as soon as she's on the Polish side, I will end the live stream, go back to Korchowa. I'm in Medyka now. Distance from Medyka to Korchowa is like around 30 minutes drive by car, plus minus.
Okay.
So the border crossing that we took when Darina went to collect her car, Korchowa is actually a border crossing, like a highway border crossing, just for cars. It is not for pedestrians as such. So basically what you need to do is like you have to cross it by car, and so Darina just asked the car that was like in the waiting line in front of us, and the driver, like, it was without any problem. He said, sure, you can cross the border with me. And so we see here from Spain, some journalists from Spain. And I didn't do any live stream from this border crossing in Korchowa, as there was nothing happening, just a line of cars trying to enter Ukraine, like normal procedure.
Come here. Okay. No, I'm gone.
Now we have light from the generator. I'll try to speak with these guys here. Szczęść Boże! Powiedzcie mi, od kiedy tutaj jesteście? Nie przeszkadza wam, jeżeli bym wam filmował?
Nie.
Dobra, od kiedy?
Od 9.
Od 9 dzisiaj rano, a jak długo zostajecie?
Do soboty.
Wow! A jak sytuacja wygląda? Wy byliście już wcześniej tutaj, czy dopiero przyjechaliście?
Nie, przyjechaliśmy wczoraj na 4 dni. Bo tak wygląda.
Aha, czyli na zmiany różne pracujecie? Bo rozumiem, że te namioty działają 24 godziny, tak? Cały czas.
My jesteśmy zmianą dzienną od 9 do 21.
Od 9 do 21, czyli no 12 godzin, po 12 godzin. Okej. I co tutaj oferujecie? Co macie?
Głównie jedzenie dla dzieci, przekąski, napoje, no i kawę i chleb.
Wielki szacunek dla wszystkich wolontariuszy, którzy tutaj są. To jest niesamowite, że tyle ludzi tutaj jest. Chce pomagać. Także to z mojej strony. No i co wam życzyć? Wszystkiego dobrego. Dzięki, że jesteście. A potem jeszcze jedziecie na inne punkty graniczne, czy tutaj będziecie cały czas? Raczej tutaj, tak? Dobra, dzięki bardzo. Trzymajcie się, wszystkiego dobrego. So these volunteers are helping in working, well, actually we can say working. These volunteers are working in 12-hour shifts. So these guys here, they start at 9 in the morning and they finish at 9 in the evening. So 12 hours. And then there is the night shift arriving from 9 in the evening until 9 in the morning. So mainly they had like baby food or like stuff for children. These were the Polish scouts. I hear some music. I hear a doodle player. So let's go there. Listen a little bit to music. So I will not be commenting. We can just listen to the performance. And it started to rain again. I hope I didn't miss it. I hope he'll play some more. Można jeszcze?
Well, I grew up in Scotland, so I learned to school actually. But like, I guess you start off learning like this bit and that bit, that whole middle bit, and so you learn on that, and then you develop, and then you eventually got the bagpipes, and then you push back.
Yeah, something about the bagpipe just wants just feel family. It's like yes.
Mélanger.
Yeah, but just the sound of it.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
you.
What?
You.
No, I don't think so.
But so they actually use like a bunch of bagpipes as like the wall, like the wall, like that. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I've played in some like bands where there's been like over 100 of ones. It's like a mad sound.
It's such a powerful sound.
Yeah,
And then like I don't know what you call it, like droning.
drone, like, yeah, they're kind of like sets. That's good. I'll do another one.
That's okay. No.
Hey! Amazing.
Очень хорошо. Спасибо. Thank you very much.
Yeah! Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Amazing. What's your name?
Mark.
Mark.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. You're very welcome. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Spoko, bardzo dobrze.
Może być?
Hey! Okay, Mark escaped quite quickly, but maybe he'll be back and then I'll try to have a small chat with him, see what he has to say. Skąd jest ten muzyk? Ze Szkocji, tak, ze Szkocji. So he's from Scotland. Mark. Cool guy. I hope he'll be back and we'll have a few words try to exchange a few words with Mark. And it is raining again. Over there is the border crossing. I'm not allowed to film there or go there if I don't cross the border. So basically I'm walking until here and then returning again. I'll go back, see if I can capture Mark somewhere. Have a small chat with him, if I can find him.
But it's green cup.
Hello? Is there any possibility to get Mark for a small chat?
I can ask him.
Yes, please. If he's willing. If not, if he's too tired from playing, then that's fine as well.
Who do you work with?
I have a personal YouTube channel. It's called Kato Life. I'm from Poland.
Okay, I'll get Mark.
Okay, great. We'll be waiting for Mark, hopefully. He will be willing to share his views with us.
Oh, I already turned it on. So if you look in here, there's a flame one. This one's hot. We'll use this one. No, it's got a hot. So
Hey Mark. First of all, thanks for the performance. That was absolutely amazing. My name is David.
Hello.
I have a personal YouTube channel. It's called Kato Life. So I'm from Poland. And tell me, so since, for how many days have you been here?
This is my 8th day here now.
Your 8th day?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long are you planning to stay?
I'm planning to stay till Friday.
Until Friday, and then back to.
Well, I'm at university, so back to university.
Okay. What are you studying?
Bristol, in England.
Okay, but what are you studying?
What do I study? I do geography with innovation.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
great. Which year is that?
I'm in my 3rd year at the
In the
moment.
third? Okay.
Yeah, so I've got to get back and do my assignments after that, otherwise I'd stay out a bit longer.
And so you found free time to come here to volunteer?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a push because I'm trying to do that, and I've got business as well. So it's just been, I had to kind of like cram it all in before, come out here, do stuff, and then yeah, get back to it when I get back home.
Okay, that's absolutely amazing. I think all these volunteers here are doing a great job.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Big respect from me and from all Polish citizens. There are so many, many foreigners here, so many different nationalities.
Yeah.
Everybody doing a great job.
Well, I think the Polish people as well have been fantastic. They've been very welcoming and have been really, really hospitable and lovely people to kind of be alongside. So,
Okay, that's
thank
great
you for your country as well.
that's great to hear. And tell me, what has been your experience here for the 8 days that you have been here already?
It's really hard to put into words, to be honest. I mean, the number of different kind of moments is just phenomenal. I mean, the number of different people that I've spoken to and helped and chatted to, and you know, it's really difficult to put in words. But I've really enjoyed it actually. It's been a very eye-opening experience, and it's amazing to connect with so many people who are just, you know, they have nothing really at this stage, and you know, but they're so grateful and such kind of cheery, happy people despite all the situations. So you know, I've really enjoyed it. Great to be working alongside all these amazing people as well. But yeah, it's been, you know, I'm pretty exhausted now. I'm going to kind of get back and process things a bit, but it's amazing. Yeah.
Exactly. So there are many different, as you said, many different types of emotions here. Like people who come really with nothing, but then we have also these joyful moments when you play the music, or you know, like these small things in life that make us happy.
Definitely. Yeah, I think, you know, if I can do a few small things like that, and it makes a bit of a difference to people.
Is he playing pipes with some band? We have a question from a viewer because we're live.
Oh right, I see. I didn't know we're live. Yeah, well, I used to. Well, I played at school a lot. I used to play as part of the band there, and we used to do competitions and stuff every
Wow.
kind of like every few weekends. But now I just play solo. I a couple of years ago I bussed my way around Europe at the bagpipes, which is amazing.
So you were playing professionally, so to say?
Well, yeah, I don't know how you class professional, but you know, I play quite a few kind of freelance stuff, and I do a few weddings and that sort of thing as well. So you know, I just bring it out when I get the opportunity.
Amazing. Do you have a like a website or Facebook? How can people find you?
I actually do have an Instagram account for it that I created
Okay.
a while ago. It's called Mark_bagpiper.
Mark_bagpiper.
Yep,
And
that's
people
the
can find you on Instagram
They
there.
certainly can, yeah.
Okay,
I'll put out a few videos shortly.
Great. And tell me what has made your decision like to come here to volunteer? Is it the first time that you're volunteering?
I mean, I've done other bits, but this is the most significant thing I've ever done volunteering-wise. And yeah, I mean, you know, when you see it on the news week after week, and it's just the same old stuff. It's like, you know, more attacks and all the rest. You know, it's horrible to see, and you know, Ukraine's not a million miles away from us in the UK. So you know, I think you know, like most people, they kind of been seeing stuff, and you know, it gets to the point where you're like, well, I actually want to go and do something to go and help. And so, you know, that's when and the opportunity came up because a family friend of ours had been out here doing it, and so I was able to get in touch with him, and then come straight out and get involved.
Wow, that's amazing. Amazing words from Mark. Mark, I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
All the best to you, to obviously to your entire team.
Yeah, you guys have been amazing.
Okay, everybody is doing a great job. Big respect for you being here, for helping.
Thank you
And
very
I wish you and your team all the best. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Cheers. That was Mark. You can check out his profile on Instagram, Mark_bagpiper. Great guy, very cool guy.
Cacao?
Ваши ребята, да? Это ваши, да?
Mark Bagpiper, yes. Mark Bagpiper, that should be it. And you can find him on Instagram. Very cool guy, but actually all the volunteers that I have been speaking here to, yeah, it's absolutely amazing what they are doing. It has been almost 2 hours that I'm streaming now, so I will go one last time to the bus stop, the bus that is going to Przemyśl, and then do one more round to the border crossing and back, and then I think I will be ending this live stream for today. Go back to the car. Maybe grab something to eat somewhere in Medyka in the city, and then slowly move direction Korczova border crossing. Hopefully Darina will manage to cross the border without having to wait too long. Hey, so there are like 15 cars she rode in front of her. Now I don't know how many cars are now. But so I need a half an hour like to go to Korchova. But before that, I will go back to the car. Maybe see in Medyka, somewhere in the city. I can get something to eat. So last round, walking to the border and back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And on my way back, I'm still there, but already near the Ukrainian passport control. Very nice writing. Okay. So I will do my last round here and then move back to the car, eat something quickly in Medyka, and then move to Korchova border. Thank you, I'm fine. So we will do the last round towards the border, and then on my way back I will see if I can find the guys that I was talking to. I will tell them quickly goodbye. I will thank them for their help.
Como ven, aquí la ayuda humanitaria continúa cada día a pleno rendimiento. Por el momento ya han entrado aquí solo en un día, perdona.
Sorry. Spanish TV here.
Być okej. Szymka? Jeszcze dwie porty.
So we have arrived to the end. Over there is the border crossing. And I will be walking now the last time back to the bus and then to the car, and then ending the live stream. Say goodbye to the volunteers, wish them all the best.
Este se pensaba que venía aquí al Cali.
Put all your shit in trash bags and then put it in your rucksack. Number one.
Spanish TV here.
Se llama así.
Mira, él me ha dicho,
¿Qué fue, no? That was hilarious.
On czeka tam.
So let's go and see Hunter.
No, thanks. Thanks.
Hey man, I will be ending the live stream. Thanks very much.
All right.
All right, have a safe
You
trip.
too. Glad your friend make it.
Back home.
Yes.
You're leaving in 2 days. You told
Yes,
me.
yes.
Okay.
Well, have fun with your friend, and you know, if
Thank you.
anybody wants to donate anything, you know, actually water, candy, and chips are the main things people like. So,
Okay, amazing. Do you have any final words that you would like to say, to share?
Yes, I hope Ukraine stays strong, and you know, we're all here in this together. So.
Okay. Thank you very much for your help. Thanks to all the volunteers. You're doing an amazing job. Big respect to everybody.
You too, David.
All the
Take
best.
care.
Thank you. Bye bye. This is the bus to Przemyśl, and we are ending. We will be going back to the car now and end the live stream. I see many tents here. So as soon as I meet up with Darina again on the Polish side, I'm curious to hear what she will have to tell us, how everything went on the Ukrainian side and so on. So the latest info that I had from her is that she's almost at the Ukrainian passport control. Once that is finished, there will still be the Polish border control. So the police officer said to this car that he has to move to the left to the parking. No crossing here. Almost, but too slow. Okay. Don't worry, take your time. I need anyway at least half an hour to go to get back from Przemyśl to Korczowa, and then I need like yeah, still in the line. Okay, still in the line. Understood. Anyway, as I said, I need like half an hour to get there, and I will still in that case I will still try to grab something to eat somewhere here in Medyka. Try to find something. Here are the railways. So I guess these are the railways that are going to Przemyśl. So find something for me too, please. Okay. Do that. Sure. Do you have any extra wishes? Maybe I can find some pizza, but it will be cold by the moment when you arrive. What do you? Railways no sea. Okay, railways no sea. Wait, railways sea in a moment. So it's very dark here. The phone probably therefore doesn't capture anything. Too dark. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Basically, where you see those lights, like these are the railways. Burger King. Ah, yeah, Burger King would be amazing. Absolutely. So where you see these lights that are the railways, so they are just like in front of me. But obviously it's dark and no good visibility here. Wow, finally warm again. That was a pretty cold experience. The last 2 hours walking around in the rain, in the wind and everything. Good to be in the car again. Good. So I will be ending the live stream now, Darina. So see you soon. Back in Poland. Happy that you managed to get your car, that everything went fine, and thanks everybody for watching. Big respect to all the volunteers that are helping, different nationalities. Have spoken with amazing people that shared their stories. Big respect to all of them. Thanks very much for all your help. Thanks all the people who are watching. Thank you, and I might be live again shortly when once Darina is back on the Polish side. See what she has to say. Have a safe trip back home. Thank you for streaming. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and all the best to all of you. Thank you, and see you around soon. Thanks. Bye bye.